Hey, when you're working on your own home or a customer's home or a business and you need to keep the dust under control, well, here's a great way to build a room like this. I'm going to show you how to do that using a product called Zipwall. I've been using these for about 6 years and they work really great. So let's get into that right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel here at That Kilted Guy Videos, and what I'm going to be discussing today is this product called Zipwall. Now this is mine right here. You can see they've been well used, a lot of paint on them, mud, and they're still going pretty strong. These things basically consist of telescoping poles that go from about 4 feet up to 10 feet, so you can fit them in quite a few different areas, and they do have taller ones, I'm pretty sure. They also have this like commercial grade one if you want to seal off a room really tightly. I have a buddy who has this kind of the set. These have the little rubber, I don't know how to describe it, little arms across the top that help seal it even tighter if you really need to lock down that dust. Now you can, if you're doing that kind of work, you can also get a commercial grade HEPA filter, which will constantly filter the air, and sometimes you've got to create a room you step out into where that dust collection is happening. So there's a lot of ways to use these. So you can see that the way these work is they telescope down here on the end, and then the very end is spring loaded, and I'll show you how that works here in a minute. But there's also this clamping system up at the top, so let me show you how all this works. So the job I'm on today is some water damage ceiling joints, and I'll show you how I repaired those in a later video. But I don't make much dust at all because I don't sand these, but I still make some dust doing the tearing out of the tape and such, and even put my drop cloths down. So I like to build this wall of plastic because you can do it pretty quickly with this system. So I use the 9 foot by 400 foot 0.35 mil plastic. It's really cheap. You get 400 feet for like $26, and in this case I didn't get it dirty, so I actually can reuse it on the next job. So the first thing I do is just start stringing out the plastic and get it long enough to lay out in the shape of the room I want, and then just go around and partially unfold the plastic. Don't unfold it all the way at this time. I find it's easier if you just do part of it, and you'll probably see why here in a second. And then what I like to do is get the poles and go ahead and extend them all the way out. Start by extending the top section so you can still hang on to that locking part on the bottom, and push it up to the ceiling to where it's just halfway compressed on that top part, so you got a little tension there. And then after you get all 4 of them set up, or however many you're doing, you're ready for the next part, which is to bring it over to the plastic. And there's that little 2-part section on top. That's a clamping mechanism. You'll see here, you just clamp it onto the plastic and push it up to the ceiling, and then you just go around, put all 4 of them up to the ceiling like that. And then the next step is we're going to go around and finish unfolding the plastic all the way down to the floor. Now I didn't do that in the first part because it gets kind of messy in here if you're tripping over the plastic and all. So by leaving it a couple feet off the floor just makes it easier to set it up in that first phase. And this is where you can tuck the plastic under the bottom of the pole too, and that locks it down even better. So when you get done, you got a nice, clean, secure room, and you just leave the one section cut open right there. You can spring clip it together, tape it, whatever you need. You can even buy zipper doors like this image here. But that's pretty much it. Now I got one more trick for you. When you take this down, often it makes a big old balloony kind of mess because of all the air that gets trapped in it. You can see right here how I run the plastic through my hand and I'm squeezing the air out as I go. It'll condense that plastic back down to a nice little bundle. Hey, I hope that helped you out. I appreciate you guys stopping by as always. Here's some more videos that might help you out, and I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care, everybody.